Hi. Hey, we're going to do another little mini class on an essential oil, and today we are going to learn about laurel leaf essential oil. So I've got some pictures here I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen, and ta-da! Here is laurel leaf. So laurel leaf, it's a bay leaf, right? Bay leaves that we cook with. So you can see that in this picture here a little bit, right? Don't those look like the bay leaves? Yeah, they're not dried like the ones you get that are the spice in your cupboard, but sometimes you can get them fresh and they look exactly like this. So let's learn about bay leaf today. Laurel leaf. It's Laurus nobilis is the name of it. And here it is again, another picture. And these great dark purpley berries. It is an aromatic evergreen. It can be a small tree or a large shrub, and it has these green, smooth, hairless leaves. It's in a flowering plant called Lauraceae. That's the plant family it belongs to. And it can grow up to like 20 to 60 feet tall. So when you're throwing a bay leaf into your tomato stew, just think about that. Think about this plant. So it's obviously got a long history of being used for culinary reasons, but also for medicinal and healing reasons, which we'll get to in a minute. It's native to the Mediterranean area. It's used as a bay leaf for seasoning and cooking, which if you cook, you probably use bay leaf. There originally were laurel forests that covered much of the Mediterranean basin. So that's like all the area around the Mediterranean Sea. When the climate of the region was more humid before it's kind of changed and become drier. This plant is the source of the spice used in a wide variety of recipes, particularly among Mediterranean cuisines, right? It makes sense, that's where it comes from. And it has a long history in the Greco-Roman culture, right? So we're used to seeing laurel leaves wreathed around people's heads. So bay laurel was used to fashion the laurel wreath of ancient Greece, which was a symbol of the highest status. And in Rome, the symbolism was carried over to Roman culture, which held the laurel as a symbol of victory. It's also the source of the words baccalaureate, right? Laurel, baccalaureate, poet laureate, as well as the expressions resting on one's laurels. In modern Italy, laurel wreaths are worn as a crown by graduating school students. So you see it, and you'll see like some schools, colleges will have some laurel leaves in their logo or that kind of a thing. Okay, so let's learn about this essential oil specifically. So it does all kinds of things. I love this essential oil. I use it a ton. And it's perfect this timing as we're kind of going into, I was just reading the paper that the flu has hit the valley where I live. It's flu is shown up in Aspen already for the year. So laurel is a great helper against the flu. It's super antiviral, big time antiviral, which is what the flu is. So anytime I feel like I'm catching something, fighting something off, laurel is definitely one of my go-tos that I start to use immediately. It's good for digestion because it is a kitchen herb, right? So any of the essential oils that are from plants we use in cooking and in our kitchen are always good for digestion. It's antifungal, so antiviral, antifungal. It's a good antimicrobial. All essential oils are antibacterial, so it covers those microbes pretty good. So any kind of mold things, yeast, candida, that kind of stuff. It's the queen of the lymphatic system. So it really helps support the health of your lymph, which is everything within your immune system and how you fight the virus and pull it away. It gets pulled into the lymphatic system, lymphatic fluid into the lymph nodes, right? That's where you feel to see if glands are swollen, you know, in your groin area, your armpits, that kind of thing, neck. And that's all lymphatic stuff. So laurel is this huge queen supporter of the lymphatic system, helps it move, helps it clean itself. Now into some of the more emotional and spiritual uses of laurel. Spiritual backbone. It gives you a spiritual backbone. helps you feel strong, helps you get clear on what's important to you, right? These are big things. Laurel can be a support in that. It gives you an aura of protection. So if you have going into a situation that feels stressful or intense and you need some protection, Laurel is great to provide that fortitude for you. Courage, fortitude. So Laurel gives you courage to speak your truth and speak up for yourself. It's big for that. So Laurel's for that. And then lastly, it awakens our life force, which kind of connects into that physical component of the lymphatic system and the lymphatic fluid and how we move light and energy through our bodies. So Laurel supports all of that. So the essential oils do so much more than just fight the flu virus for you, right? So I hope that you can see that in this class today. I was talking with one of the owners of the essential oil company that I work with called Wisdom of the Earth, a small mom and pop operation out of Arizona. And there's two moms, but one of the moms, Audrey, she said that if she could only take one essential essence to a desert island, it would be Laurel, because it literally helps everything. So I hope you enjoyed the mini class here today. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with me. Of course, you can always get Laurel Leaf off of my website. And I am Sheridan Semple. I'm the owner of Aspen Holistic Health. I'm a medicinal aromatherapist, a holistic health practitioner, and a nutritionist. And I am here because I am all about helping you heal yourself. So thanks for taking the time. See you next time. Bye.